Hi, Eric Bosniak here with HPG Power Minute and HPG Mindset, bringing to you part 2 of our series on cold calling. Today we will discuss the use of scripts. There are pros and cons to scripts, and I believe when we are done, you will know which camp you reside in as a sales professional. So, let's first look at those against. Ask yourself a few questions. Does my script make me look or sound scripted? Am I so tied to my script that I am more focused on my delivery and not listening to my prospect? Or am I simply unclear on how to use a script or develop a script, so I just wing it? Well, these are all real points to consider, and there's many more. However, what if my script can produce the exact opposite? In other words, what if a properly crafted script can free you up? What if it can increase your listening skills? And what if there was a process or system to follow that enables you to pull a script together in no time flat? So let's dig in and see how this might be possible for you. I'm a big observer of sports and people in general. I'm also highly motivated to watch and learn from the best teams and coaches, specifically in and around the sports I enjoy the most, like soccer and hockey. So let's examine how a team operates and how individuals operate as part of a team and draw it back to our daily work as sales professionals. High-performing teams train on a daily basis. Take a soccer team. When the team moves from training time to game time, they have conditioned themselves both physically and mentally to operate in somewhat of an autopilot while pushing themselves to play at peak performance during game time, both thinking of the team and the individual contribution that they bring to the team. I remember one of my son's coaches repeating two phrases on the soccer field: step to it and know your options. The boys trained all week for game time, understanding the big picture while also knowing what their options were in the midst of play. They had confidence so they could step to it with certainty of their outcome. Their heads are up, attentive, looking for options to advance the ball down the field in scoring position, ready and able to pivot in a number of directions. Well, much like sales, you want to be well trained, well rehearsed, well equipped with all the knowledge you need, and look for your options when the prospect breaks from script. The problem is, most salespeople who are scripted don't realize that, hey, their prospect doesn't have their script. So they have their own script and are better equipped to trip you up if you're not prepared. So let's unpack this a little bit further and provide 3 simple ways to help you with your script and help you in your sales career across any industry. So number 1, refine and simplify. Write it out as if you were writing a letter. Well, as you're writing a script, with 3 major points and 3 major pivot points within your script. Know your options, right? Number 2, practice in a mirror at first, then with a friend or a colleague by phone or in person, and be open for criticism. Remember, your goal is to get buy-in and move the prospect through your sales funnel. So you want to be every bit prepared to modify with your prospect as you're in front of them or on the phone. Thirdly, drop your scripts into a spreadsheet where you can take notes on every prospect and measure your results. Over time, you will begin to see a pattern of what works and possibly what doesn't work. I'm not saying that this is hard, and I'm not saying that this is easy. What I'm saying is it takes real commitment to yourself and to your profession. If you want to be one of the greats, you need to train like the greats and do it daily. Lastly, we here at HPG can help you and or your team in these areas. So reach out to us and let us have a meaningful conversation and see how we can help you build a great script with options. We'll even drill and rehearse with you if you so desire. Well, I trust this was helpful, and remember, you got this. I'm Eric Bosniak, and you just got better.